Going back to our log press challenge now.
Chloe Glass of the USA takes lane number 1. Meg Lata of New Zealand in lane number 2. Gina Benigno of USA in lane 3. And Scarlett Harvey of UK in lane number 4. The whistle has blown.
Here we go.
Chloe, all 4 athletes moving to that heavier 180 log.
Nice. That's what we like to see. Oh.
Big press, Chloe looking to stay alive, and she gets the down signal.
Very glad that they did not land on her feet there.
That's what I was thinking.
Chloe Glass is the first woman to get 1 rep at 180 pounds, 81.5 kilos.
30 seconds remain. Big split jerk.
Wow.
Gina gets the down signal.
Split jerk from Gina. And now Meg Lata as well has valuable points.
Big Lana successful as well with a rep.
A rep there. Scarlett Harvey went back to the lighter log there and is on her second rep there.
10 seconds. Can Chloe or Gina get a second rep?
Under 3.
And it will not happen. But 1 rep at the 180 log for our first 3 athletes there, lanes 1 through 3.
Big presses right out of the gate. 3.
That is quite impressive. 64 kilo athletes pressing an 81.5 kilo log. Tremendous power. Moving on to heat number 2, Katie Foster of Australia in lane number 1. Alessandro Menaglio of Italy in lane number 2. Clara Yope of USA in lane 3. And Heather Kirkin, USA in lane number 4. Whistle has been blown. Yope and Sirkin will take the 180 log.
Looking to bang off on that 180-pound log, as is Clara Yope. 1 rep will tie them for the lead.
Nice clean from Heather. Oh, that was close.
It's always such a gamble to go for that heavy log. But Clara is very quick to get back to that light one. Alessandra, once she got that log to her chest for the first rep, you can see it get away from her. Might have zapped her upper body power.
Clara getting some decent reps here, so second rep, moving well.
20 seconds remain.
Another decent rep, 3 reps there.
Great call for Clara to move back down to that lighter log. These are big points, big reps.
Can she get a 4th rep here? Looked like it was moving. Can she push it out? Come on.
A buzzer beater for Clara Yope. You love to see it.
Great work there.
As the field gets reset, heat number 3.
Heat number 3, Jamie Strong of the USA will take lane number 1. Nadi Morrison, USA, lane number 2. Diana Juarez Ferrer of Mexico in lane number 3. And Crystal Stanzik of USA in lane number 4.
Mexico. And in lane number 4 from the United States to be Crystal Stanzik.
A lot of veteran athletes here. Diana Juarez has been at this stage every year that I can remember. And it shows with every athlete opting for the trump log.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Crystal Stanzik is a powerhouse.
I am in awe because I can't even press those weights, and I'm an under 73 kilo lady. Even when I was an under 82, I couldn't press that weight.
Well, you've got your motivation right here, coming from the world's strongest contenders.
I need to up my game.
Nice clean splinter. That's 3 repetitions now.
3 reps for Crystal Stanzik on lane 4, and Diana as well.
Wow.
Catches up.
Stanzik from the United States, separating herself. Fear, matching your rep from
Setting. This is looking easy for Crystal in lane 4.
10 seconds.
Diana is so stable
Yeah.
on that front rack position. Crystal looking to get that buzzer beater.
So explosive. Wow.
Amazing.
That was
Yep.
I'm going to go and talk to her after and get some tips.
Drink up. We both said amazing. Crystal Stanzik.
I need a litany.
5 reps.
Wow. That's very inspiring right there, guys.
We have a new leader now.
All right, our next 4 athletes. Grace Ingebrigtsen of USA in lane 1, Hannah Coldiron of USA lane 2, Taylor Woods, Canada in lane 3, and Nikki Solis in lane number 4.
Lane number 2 from the USA, Hannah Coldiron. Lane number 3 from Canada, Taylor Woods. And in lane number 4 from the United States, Nikki Solis.
All 4 ladies going straight in for that heavier log now. Here we go. 5 reps is the reps to beat. Can we see that in this heat?
Nikki in lane number 4 gets her first rep at the 180, and Taylor is moving on to rep number 3 if she can do it.
Beautiful.
Great work from Taylor Woods, and Nikki is right there at every turn. What a powerhouse.
Wow.
4 reps for Taylor. It's a battle at the end of that field.
Can she get that 5th rep?
Hannah attempting a second.
5 seconds.
4 reps for Nikki as well.
That'll be a tie between Taylor Woods and Nikki. I know it shows Nikki Solis, but Nikki recently got married. Her new last name is Naranjo.
Oh.
Got a lot of love for Nikki. She is a athlete from the Rio Grande Valley of South Texas, really representing our region. Love to see it. What a great tie between Nikki and Taylor.
Beautiful.
But that still leaves Crystal Stanzik in the lead with 5 reps on that heavy trump log.
But stay tuned as we
All right, Jillian Funk. You saw her sing our national anthem this morning. Absolutely beautifully done. A woman of many talents. She'll take lane 1. In lane number 2, Camilla Fogagnolo of Australia. In lane number 3, Emma Wilson of the UK. And in lane number 4, Tanita Northcott of Australia. All right, Jillian and Camilla go to the heavy log.
180 pounds.
Ooh.
It might be outside of Camilla's wheelhouse, but look at that impeccable brace from Jillian. Just lost it on that traverse to the overhead.
Like she pushed it a little bit too far forward there. Just needs to get under it a little bit more confidence, and I think it's there. The power's there anyway.
Jillian Funk, look at that upper body brace. Can she do this?
Come on.
Power.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to happen. Now Emma and Tanita.
Oh, go on, Camilla. Oh. I think she has got a rep though, Camilla, on that weight.
She does.
She does have a rep there.
She does.
So she's attempting to get a 2nd rep there.
3 reps. Oh, that last-ditch effort from Jillian. She does not have time.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Camilla will walk off the field with 1 rep, a valuable rep at that, with the 180-pound heavy log. Our next 4 athletes. Lane number 1, Jessica Cameron of Australia. Lane number 2, Shannon Smith. Look at her. She's got her baby right there
Nancy.
in the picture. I love it. Of England in lane number 2. And lane number 3, Raisa Vogler of Australia. And lane number 4, Holly McRae of Canada.
Shannon Smith, former world's strongest woman,
Yes.
making her comeback. I'm very excited about this.
Focused. Every athlete here is ready to leave it on the field. A lot of love for Holly McRae here. I hear them in the crowd.
5 repetitions is the mark to beat from Crystal Stanzik with a 180-pound log. Everybody coming
Good
out
rep there
swinging
from
here.
Shannon Smith.
The Graves, easy single as an opener.
I think she's opting to get lots of reps on that lighter log.
Ooh, Holly fell out of her groove there a little bit.
Looking for her first rep at 180. McCray trying to double up.
Lanes 1 and 3 will retreat to the 155. McCray persists.
Ooh.
20 seconds remain.
Love that shoulder power takeover from Holly as she got halfway up.
Yeah.
3 reps from Shannon Smith, going for a 4th.
Less than 10 seconds. Can they get one? Come on.
Less than 5.
Holly gets that 4th rep. Really well done.
Well done indeed, but that will leave Stanzik untouchable. And there is the baby. Right.
Here we go.
590 pounds for the women's 64-kilogram class.
Jillian Funk has pulled ahead.
Right now it's Jillian.
Slow and steady, but she is moving well. Not too much movement in that car. If she can keep this up, keep pushing, she's going to get it to the end and set that standard.
50 foot distance, more than halfway.
She can do the same again. She's going to get the finish.
Indeed, but with how long she was up, I'm not surprised she had to put it down. The steps are slow, and there's a lot of pressure on this athlete's spine.
20 seconds remain.
20 seconds. Come on. Can she finish it?
You can see from how much energy that pick is taking out of her. About
Come on.
5 seconds left. Any last distance?
Come on.
But Jillian Funk will take the lead in the heat and set the pace for every heat to come.
Good effort there. Really fought for that.
Our next 4, Katie Foster of Australia. We'll take lane number 1. Alessandra Menaglio of Italy, lane number 2. Heather Sirkin, there she is, the flex of power, USA, lane number 3. And Scarlett Harvey of the UK, lane number 4. I see a couple mouthpieces. Nicola, how do you feel about wearing a mouthpiece for yoke?
Love them. I really do bite down on my teeth. I wear it for most of my events, to be honest, unless I'm sprinting. But yeah, I really think they are a useful bit of kit. Yourself?
I'll use it for a lot of the power movements,
yeah,
like static movements. However, a heavy yoke, I probably would use it on too. That heavy, especially that pick.
Yeah.
Well, what do you feel it does to your core? I want to hear your feedback on that. Do you feel like it helps you with abdominal activation? What do you think? I
think so, because you've got that extra tension, which doesn't, it's in the jaw, but it translates through the whole upper body. So I do really think it does give you that extra brace. It helps you control your breathing as well, especially when you're having to hold your breath and keep everything tight. I think having that mouthpiece can really help that.
Yeah, that's got to be an essential component of a good yoke carry. So yeah, I'm definitely in support of it. I like seeing it. It's the mark of an athlete really covering all their bases.
Yep. And you want to protect those teeth.
You do. It's pretty incredible to think of some of that sheer bite power that is exerted in the jaw during a moment of max effort. And strongman athletes are guilty of having gummy bears or Swedish fish as a go-to snack, so sometimes we gotta really protect the teeth.
Fair ladies getting set here, getting in the cars.
And they're off. Katie Foster, the first one out of the gates with Alessandra narrowly behind her. Heather Sirkin has left the starting line, and Scarlett is stuck. Katie is moving strong and steady. Alessandra goes down. If Katie can keep this up, she will be our event winner if she pulls ahead.
Well done.
She is our event leader after that carry.
I'm really feeling for Scarlett. She actually had some issues while traveling and ended up traveling for a full, I think, over 24 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she had to obviously come and get weighed, so she had to make sure that she was within weight, not being able to eat or drink. So I think that's really taken a toll on our body today.
It's so far from ideal. But Alessandra is very close to the finish line, and time will expire. You know, seeing that front view shot of Alessandra as she went down with that yoke, that brought back another recollection of one of the unique challenges that the car walk faces compared to the yoke is because it's such a big apparatus and because that footprint extends so far, when you do go down, if you haven't finished, it will really rock you.
Yeah.
It's not just a solid one impact. It bounces back and forth, and if you're still under tension, ready to try to pick it back up again,
Oh, yeah.
that could take a whole lot out of your core and your spine in general. Sirkin looking pretty stiff as she walks off, but she's walking. That's the important part. Quick reset from our crew. The fire ants on the field. And we'll move on to our second heat of our 64 kilo category. Again, 590 pounds, 267.5 kilos. These are hollowed out Volkswagen Bugs with minimal steel in there just to provide the frame for the athlete to carry the yoke bar on their back. And of course, loading pins in the trunk and under the hood for our heavier weight classes to put those steel discs on and complete the weight. Jessica Cameron of Australia in lane number 1. Shannon Smith right there on your screen. Proud mama of England, lane number 2. Raisa Vogler of Australia in lane number 3. And Clara Yope, there she is, taking her position in lane number 4.
England, Shannon Smith. In lane number 3 from Australia, Raisa Vogler. And in lane number 4 from the United States, Clara Yope.
Just adjusting the height there of Shannon's crossbar at the top, making sure everything is perfect for her, ready going into this heat.
You said Shannon's baby is Nancy, correct?
Yes.
Nancy doesn't look very old. So Shannon is a very fresh mama. To see
She
her
is.
come back in peak form after pregnancy, that is
Yeah.
so inspiring on its own.
Athletes are away, 24.5.
Look at her.
Look at her go.
Shannon and Raisa head to head with Shannon pulling narrowly in the lead.
Wow.
Any drop is critical.
Shannon Smith moving well.
Look at this. Oh,
Shannon goes down. Can Raisa keep it up?
Stay steady.
Those
Keep
wheels are going to touch.
come on.
Looking to finish.
Raisa Vogler will be the event, the
Shannon.
heat leader. And Shannon right behind her.
She picked it up there on that last little bit.
Indeed, the pressure was on by Vogler. Foster was the leader with 24.59 seconds.
15 seconds.
And Jessica Cameron is almost there. And she closes the gap.
She's done it.
Can we see Clara complete this? Has she got enough time? No.
And time expires for Clara Yope. That relief to be done. You can see it.
Whew. Thank goodness. Smiling, and so she should. Look at that.
It's Raisa Vogler. Also relief. To the back and finally just release that tension. And Shannon Smith. All right, Raisa Vogler will take second place after her car walk with 29.7 seconds. Shannon Smith in third place, 31.47 seconds. That leaves Foster in the lead. So far untouched with 24.59 seconds to finish. Still waiting for that sub 20-second time. We will see it.
Oh, got a little booty shake there. Caught you, Meg. You were caught out.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Too far.
All right. Anyways,
Anyway,
Gina Begnino.
moving on. Cheeky.
Gina Begnino of USA will take lane 1. Chloe Glass of USA will take lane 2. Meg Lata of New Zealand in lane 3. And Jamie Strong, USA, in lane 4. Good to see the spirit so high.
Yes, I love it.
Right before the bones are going to be crushed so low. But Meg Lata is another repeat veteran here at the official Strongman Games finals. She is a ferocious competitor.
Oh, she definitely is.
Really effective at turning that switch.
Yeah, I've been watching her training as well, and she's been really progressing very nicely over the year, so I am looking forward to seeing what she can achieve this year.
Chloe Glass, our youngest athlete on the field in this heat, 24 years old. Gina at 34, Meg at 31, and Jamie, unknown.
It's a secret.
It's a secret, don't tell.
Don't tell anyone.
But perfect last name for this sport.
Yeah. Meg up already, as well as Gina. And I believe Jamie is also moving. Yes, here we go. Chloe Glass also moving.
Jamie Strong seizing the window.
50 foot in the distance to carry. Jamie Strong now finding her rhythm.
Starting to teeter. I hope she can stay up, and she goes down. A quick recovery is needed.
Come on.
Chloe Glass is pulling ahead of Lata.
Starting to chew up some
Her
distance.
spine is starting to be pulled. Jamie Strong will finish. Meg goes down.
Come on.
20 seconds remain.
Come on, ladies. Dig deep.
And Meg completes it. Chloe is so close.
Come on, Chloe.
10 seconds. She does not have time to mess around.
Come on.
Under 5.
Oh.
You saw that facial expression. I can hear that scream. That's tough.
That is tough, but she did so well because it's a struggle to begin with. I wasn't sure how far she got. She actually got good distance there.
I could read her lips there. I'll spare the first word, but she said so close. So close. You know she wanted it. And it looks about to be 5 feet or less for Chloe there. Taking one look back at it before she steps off the field. Feeling absolved of all that pressure. It's Chloe Glass still all smiles. And what a performance from Jamie Strong right there. Very well done.
Lived up to the name.
Yes.
Strong woman.
Indeed.
What name? Jamie Strong.
There are quite a few powerful names out there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of strongman names. So you got Hannah Coldiron.
Yeah.
Is also out there. That's another good strongman name. Morgan Irons, who we have yet to see. She'll be out later in the day. Another good strongwoman name. You got to live up to it if you're in this sport, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's Meg Lata finally coming out of her car. Took a little power nap, maybe.
Yeah, I think she's taking a little breather. She looks good.
Yeah. I heard Meg say as she walked off the floor that her blood pressure just spiked up. Well, that's not surprising.
Yeah, not with the pressure.
There she is. We just talked about her last name, a good strongwoman last name. Hannah Coldiron in lane 1. Camilla Fogagnolo of Australia in lane number 2. Grace Ingridson of USA in lane 3. And that's Holly McRae right there of Canada, lane number 4. Holly McRae amassing the most competitive experience in this heat. 10 years, a full decade of competition background. And Hannah Coldiron, there she is. No stranger to the official Strongman Games finals.
And the whistle is been blown, and Camilla is off. Look at the speed of her legs.
Nice and steady. That's 590.
Wow. She can keep this up. This is going to be a super fast time. She's still going, and she does it.
Camilla Fogagnolo of Australia will be the new event leader after that phenomenal carry. And here's Hannah Coldiron finishing in second for the heat.
And she has also put in an
She is very happy about that. Holly McRae
Number 4 looking to finish.
tailing behind. She needs some big points here.
Go on, Holly. Finish it. Come on. So close. A little bit more. And
There it is.
she gets it. Good.
10 seconds.
Grace calling it there.
A measurement for Grace Ingebrigtsen. But what a heat.
Wow.
Cold Iron, Fogagnolo, and McRae. Fogagnolo, I know on our sheets that tell us how to correctly pronounce some of the names, she writes Fogan and then Yolo, Y-O-L-O.
I love that.
And I can't help but think, for her, that you only lift once.
Yeah.
No drops. She picked it up once. She got down the course. So fast. So
I
well
love that.
done. It's like a bit of a strain for Grace. Hate to see it, but she is ambulating off the field with assistance. I hear Holly say, "Oh, my poor legs." Yep, we know the feel.
Yep. 15.5 seconds there from Camilla. That was super speedy and going to be a tough time to beat.
And
But
Hannah Cold Iron gets her way onto the top 3 with 25.3 seconds. There's Diana Juarez Ferrer right there. Taylor Woods. That's Nikki Naranjo, formerly Nikki Solis. And Crystal Stanzik, wearing the golden leader shirt. This is your final heat for our women's 64 kilo category. The pressure is on Crystal to maintain that leadership, but with a time of 15.5 seconds set by Camila Fogagnolo, you'll know right off the bat whether Crystal is running with it or walking with it, and if she can overcome that mark.
Yep.
Diana Juarez is looking strong, looking very strong. I think this is the strongest version of her I've seen over these last 3 years. And with her returning consistently to the OSG World Finals, just like our other returning athletes, she has had the experience year after year. There she is, representing Mexico, Diana Juarez Ferrer. Taylor Woods of Canada, looking calm and collected in her black VW there. Nikki Naranjo steps into her cab, and Crystal is already there lying in wait.
Our final heat for our under 64 ladies.
Nikki did not get the right height set by our crew. She's caught it and is making that adjustment on the fly. There is a tie in points after that log press from lanes 1 through 3, with Crystal ahead by 2 points. It's only after one event, and that's not a comfortable lead, but it is still a lead.
Yep. Here we go. Good pickup and good speed for Taylor. Oh, but she drops it there. Can she redeem it? We have got Crystal there with a good speed, moving really well, good stability.
Moving well. I don't think she will take first place, but she is looking solid and strong.
Stanzik looking to pop into that second spot.
All right, Crystal will make it into the second place there. Taylor Woods follows behind her, and Nikki is closing the gap, but Diana could take this.
$20 seconds.
Diana gets there across, and here comes Nikki. About 10 seconds left.
Solis looking to finish. 10 seconds left.
Come on, Nikki.
A little bit more. Come on.
Summon that power.
Got one more. Got one more.
Very close from Nikki.
She's got some extra steps in there. She didn't give up. That's what we love to see.
You'll see Crystal Stanzik has 21.35 seconds as her finish, giving her a second place score. But that leaves Camila Fogagnolo as your leader. Our Australian. A very, very fast time. A heavy car indeed, I heard Nikki tell us. She said, that's a heavy car. Okay, Camila Fogagnolo finishes in first place in our women's 64 kilos, 15.5 seconds. Crystal Stanzik, 21.35 in second. Katie Foster, 24.59, and narrowly behind her, Hannah Coldiron and Taylor Woods both finishing that 25-second mark, finishing in fourth and fifth place. The other athletes start moving slower and slower in time, but very fast completion times nonetheless, first through 10th place. On to 11th through 20th. Let's check it out, how it all falls on the board. Remember, that far right column is their overall points amassed, and that far left column is their current ranking. Holly McRae, our returning champion, finishes in 11th place, 46.32 seconds. Jessica Cameron, 50.35 seconds. Those are the last two athletes to complete the course, where every other athlete down that list will get a measurement, but some points. And those are valuable points with a couple zeros there on the right-hand side of that black column. Nadia Morrison, Heather Serkin, Grace Ingebrigtsen all still get points. I hope Grace is doing okay. I know she was having to be carried off the field. We can only hope for the best, but she did get some good points there. Moving on to our 40-pound, 199.5 kilo axle. Heat number 2, Emma Wilson of the UK will take lane number 1. Tanita Northcott of Australia in lane number 2. Clara Yope, USA in lane 3. And Gina Benigno of USA in lane number 4.
Lane number 2 will be Tanita Northcott from Australia. Lane number 3.
I don't have the data on Emma, but Tanita and Gina look to be the veterans here with 4 years of competition background. All 4 athletes opting for the 365.
Let's see what we can get in this heat from these ladies.
365 pounds.
Reps on the board, and I feel like Gina made it look the best, but Clara is the first one up for 2.
Emma Wilson took a minute to get strapped in there, but now she's got her rhythm on 2 reps already. This is looking speedy for her.
All right, Clara is making these look the cleanest right now. Rep after rep, she just locked out 4 onto 5.
Slow and steady. Emma is also on 4 reps. Utilizing that hitch. Can she pull it through?
15 seconds remaining.
And she gets that 5th rep. But Clara on 6 repetitions, making these look really easy. Moving slow, but smooth.
Less than 5.
Wow. Clara Yope, the American in lane number 3. That was powerful, and I had Nick Best on the stream with me earlier, and he said one of the techniques he loves to see employed is the slowed eccentric, or lowering the bar down to the ground with control, so it's exactly in the optimum position for the athlete to lift for rep after rep. Our next 4, Jillian Funk in lane number 1, Nikki Naranjo, formerly Nikki Solis, in lane number 2, Chloe Glass of the USA in lane number 3, and Alessandra Menaglio of Italy in lane number 4. I do know Nikki has a very powerful deadlift. She comes from a powerlifting background. We both train at the same gym. Shout out to Gentry Gym in Harlingen, Texas. It's no surprise to see her and, of course, all 3 other athletes going for the 199.5 kilo axle. Nikki is the first one up with Alessandra. Right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at Italy in lane 4.
Doing exactly Nikki there, having that controlled on the way down. Alessandra just going straight down, but, you know, well-practiced athlete here where she knows exactly where that bar needs to be lifting. She's already on 6 repetitions now.
Nikki has her work cut out for her. She needs to keep the power. Alessandra is looking a bit more shaky on the lockouts. Nikki tires out, unfortunately. Alessandra with 7, Nikki with 5. Jillian moving for 3. Look at that nosebleed.
Oh.
Total grit. It is not uncommon for a deadlift to result in a nosebleed, an immense amount of blood pressure within the body. Jillian is a woman of many talents. She sang our national anthem yesterday, and she is out here leaving it all on the field, possibly pun intended.
Leaving it all on the field.
Wow. Absolute powerhouse. That's Jillian Funk right there.
Well done, Jillian. Well done to all that, ladies. What a heat there.
Alessandra will be the leader with 7 reps in the heavy axle, with Nikki Naranjo in second place with 5 reps. Our next heat, Jessica Cameron of Australia in lane number 1, Holly McRae of Canada in lane 2, Meg Lata of New Zealand in lane 3, and Diana Juarez Ferrer of Mexico in lane number 4.
7 reps is going to be tough to beat.
All of these athletes are seasoned competitors. We have seen them before. They crush it. Lata in high spirits. Look at her. Diana, game face.
Yeah,
focused.
switched on. Ready to go. Let's do this.
The classic pacing back and forth. The nerves, they're amped up, they're ready to operate. I love the festive socks on lane number 2.
Love that.
That's Holly McRae of Canada in the Christmas spirit.
Santa socks.
Look at that. That's our Canadian. Holly is a powerhouse. We've seen her here before. We saw her put on a dominating performance at the Shaw Classic this year. She means business, but the same can be said about every other athlete. Diana Juarez was also at the Shaw Classic. A lot of love for the Mexican athletes and Latinos worldwide. Diana is representing them at every turn.
Our athletes are ready. Here we go.
All 4 opting for the 440.
I didn't expect anything less as we move up the ranks here.
Holly McRae is up first, and Diana.
Wow, look at these ladies. They are amazing. Look at these reps.
This is incredible. Diana now has 4, as does Jessica Cameron.
Wow.
Powerful across the board, but Diana and Jessica are off to the races here. 7 reps for Diana and 7 for Jessica.
Wow, 8 for Jessica now. Come on. 8 reps for Diana as well.
Diana with rep number 9.
5 seconds to go. What a heat.
Wow.
9 repetitions.
Diana Juarez Ferrer of Mexico in lane number 4. Con fuerza. That was incredible.
This blows my mind. That is just shy of 200 kilos.
You know, let's round up. Let's just say it's 200 kilos. For 9 reps, that was absolutely incredible.
For under 64 kilo category. That is just,
and
wow.
Diana is one of those athletes that has consecutively improved year after year.
2 heats remain. Lane number 1 will have
It's Meg Lata.
Lane number 2,
Unfortunately sustaining something that requires her to be carried off the field.
And in lane number 4, Canada's Taylor Woods.
Wow, that's blown me away.
In our next heat, Jamie Strong, Shannon Smith, Raisa Vogler, and Taylor Woods. Raisa Vogler and Taylor Woods will opt for the Trump axle. I'll give you an update on Meg Lata whenever we have it.
Her first rep, Vogler successful at 440 pounds. Strong and Smith opting to go for reps at 365 pounds.
There is pressure following Diana's performance.
9 repetitions to beat, and that is going to be extremely hard to beat. I don't believe we're going to see it in this heat, but look at these ladies move.
Good solid lift. 15 seconds remain. Vogler with 6. 10 seconds. Under 5.
All right, that's 6 reps from Raisa Vogler on lane number 3. A very impressive score, but unable to edge her way into the top 3. And just an update on Meg Lata. She is on her feet and walking and smiles, so whatever happens, she is all good.
Number 6 will feature in lane number 1 from the United States, Hannah Collier. In lane number 2 from Australia, Katie Foster.
All right, this is our next heat. Look at Foster right there wearing her muscle leggings.
Oh yes,
that's awesome. Looking
that's
like a
so
titan.
cool.
Hannah Cold Iron in lane 1, Katie Foster, Australia lane 2, Crystal Stanzik, USA lane 3, and Camila Fogan-Yolo in lane number 4. All 4 athletes going for the Trump axle.
Again, Camilla being another athlete that's doing 2 categories this year.
Right. Putting the YOLO and Fogan-Yolo right there. They are off, and rep after rep is being crushed by these athletes.
Wow.
30 seconds remain.
Camilla being at 5 reps already.
About 25 seconds left.
Now with 6 reps going across all 4 lanes. 20 seconds. Now moving in for a tie at 7 reps.
Crystal Stanzik. It's 7. Fogan-Yolo now in second with 5 seconds left. And that will leave Diana Juarez Ferrer untouchable with 9 reps.
Wow.
All right, reliving all the action. Diana Juarez Ferrer finishes in 9th, with 9 reps in first place, untouched. Camila Fogan-Yolo in second place with 8 reps on the heavy axle. Alessandra, Jessica, and Meg all complete 7 reps for a shared 3rd place finish. And look at that, a tie from Marisa and Crystal, 6 reps. Nikki and Holly, 5 reps. And Grace gets 4. All of these athletes, the top 10 in the 64s, managed not just 1, but multiple repetitions at 440 pounds.
Wow.
Immense. Moving on down from 11th through 20th, Heather Sarkin gets 3, Taylor Woods gets 3, and Hannah Coldiron gets 3 for an 11th place split. Nadia Morrison and Katie Foster each complete 2 reps on the heavy axle. These are the only other athletes to complete getting reps on that Trump axle. That's 15 total athletes amassing reps at 440.
Amazing.
Gina and Jamie both get 2 reps on the light axle, getting some valuable points, where Scarlett and Chloe unfortunately fail to get any rep. Next heat will be Tanita Northcott of Australia in lane 1, Jillian Funk of the USA in lane number 2. In lane number 3 of the UK will be Emma Wilson, and in lane number 4, proud mama Shannon Smith of England.
Whistle has been blown. Shannon is off. Shannon is well known for being very fast on moving events.
The aerial view really gets to show you how these athletes start to turn up and accelerate.
Oh, Jillian had a little stumble there. Shannon moving fast, but
this will be a battle between Northcott and Smith. Smith direct with the push.
she's been paying attention to these ladies. Got that head above the crossbar, arms wrapped.
But look at Northcott in the acceleration in lane number 1. She's coming with the vengeance.
Oh, it's so close. Can Shannon keep it up, keep that pace? And she gets it.
But wow, Northcott really closed the gap between them.
Jillian Funk not far behind either, keeping a good pace on that sled.
A buzzer beater from Jillian Funk there.
Still smiles from Emma Wilson. She can't be disappointed with that. That's a tough event.
Look at Smith right there. And that just goes to show you how close Northcott was.
Yeah.
There was a lot bigger of a gap between them, but Northcott, she stepped on the gas and got the job done. Look at that.
Oh, little Nancy.
The Smith family.
Look at them.
Hello to you all. Thanks for coming all the way out here.
Cutie. Look at her face. It's beautiful.
As one adorable kid.
Watching Mummy. Being inspired. Shannon leading by example.
Yeah.
Love that.
Family of power for a child to grow up in.
Yeah, oh yes.
All right, our next heat of athlete. They are stomping onto the floor. Clara Yope of the USA in lane number 1. Nadia Morrison, USA in lane 2. Katie Foster, Australia in lane 3. And Heather Serkin, USA in lane number 4.
Ready, we got Clara Yoke in lane 1, Nadia Morrison in lane 2, Katie Foster in lane 3, and Heather Serkin in lane 4. Athletes are away, 40.38 seconds to time.
Wow.
Serkin takes a fall, hopefully a fast recovery.
Look at the speed of these ladies. Katie Foster, super fast and light on her feet. Even with that big sandbag.
Direct start. I love it. Katie Foster of
Wow.
Australia is moving fast. These Australians know how to accelerate.
Yes. Beautiful.
That will make her the new leader. We'll get an official time as soon as possible. Nadia Morrison in second place. Yope and Serkin. That looks like Serkin with Yope fractions of a second behind her.
We'll have a new leader out of this group, all 4:64.
Wow, not only a sub 40, a sub 35.
33.54 seconds for Foster. Look at this speed and power.
3.54 seconds.
The 3 points of contact. Amazing.
That was amazing.
Morrison was right there to finish. Nadia Morrison will inch into third place, 41.19 seconds. Benigno is in second, 40.38, and Foster
Our next 4 athletes
is
making their way down.
so far ahead
Of the United States,
right now.
Cold Iron. And lane number 2.
All right, Hannah Cold Iron of the USA takes lane number 1. Taylor Woods of Canada in lane 2. Grace Ingebrigtsen, USA in lane 3. And Nikki Naranjo, lane number 4. Again, Nikki recently got married, formerly Solis, and now Naranjo.
Here we go.
Wow, they are too fast for our cameras. They are sprinting back. Here is the Husafel bag.
Nice. From
Ingebrigtsen
Hannah
is looking great. Nikki and Hannah ready to answer the call. This is a race.
Oh,
Who can accelerate? Hannah Cold Iron putting the pressure in lane 1.
three of them neck and neck.
Hannah slowed down a little
Oh,
bit.
oh my goodness.
Hannah
Oh!
Cold Iron. Cold Iron, Ingebrigtsen, and Nikki.
Wow.
That was incredible.
That's insane.
Wow. Look at this finish. They were so close. Hannah barely gets there.
Oh, wow.
Grace right there with her. And oh, look at this frame
Look.
by frame. Look at it. It is Cold
Yes.
Iron. Barely. Wow. How about that frame by frame replay? That is exactly what we need it for. And this caliber of athlete demands that attention to detail across all fronts. Hannah Cold Iron, you might have heard that on the audio screaming out, "Let's go," at the top of her lungs. Wow. That was incredible, Hannah. Way to go. How about that? All right. Our next heat, McRae, Vogler, Stanzik, and Menaglio. Canada, Australia, USA, and Italy. They are off.
And the pressure is on now. And all these ladies pretty speedy here.
Vogler is slightly behind, but look, catching up with the footwork. Oh, this is going to be another. I hope our replay is ready. This is going to be tough.
Come on. Oh.
Stanzik inches ahead.
Oh, look at McRae.
Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
McRae, Vogler. It is. Who was that? Was that Vogler or Stanzik? And here comes Alessandra. Still a very fast time.
Come on.
Oh, the fatigue.
Come on, Alessandra. Let's go. Oh, no.
Under 5.
Finish it. She did it. No.
She did not. That is tough. All right, let's check this replay. Look right here. Vogler feeling the pressure. Frame by frame. Who does it? That will. That looks like it was lane 3 by complete fractions of even a millisecond.
Yeah, I think it was Stanzik.
Stanzik. It is Stanzik.
Wow.
Wow. This is next level stuff right here. I love it. Strongman and this caliber of athlete deserves these replays. There's no question there. That was Stanzik, but there really would have been a question if we couldn't see it frame by frame.
Thank goodness ADL has that for us to see. And for these athletes, that.
Okay, our next heat. This is our final heat. Jessica Cameron of Australia in lane 1, Meg Lata of New Zealand in lane 2, Camila Fognolo of Australia in lane number 3, and Diana Juarez Ferrer of Mexico in lane number 4.
With the gold leader shirt after her amazing performance on that deadlift.
Hoping these ladies are not feeling stiff after that, but I'm imagining that we're going to be very impressed, just like we were on these last 2 heats. This category of athlete always brings it here.
Here we go.
Look at that. Lata not showing any signs of whatever caused her to be carried off the field. Diana with the shoulder. So reactive on that catch from Lata.
A little bit low, so slowing down where Camilla is catching up now.
It will come down to the sled yet again.
Diana again with the shoulder with that Husafel.
Lata is pulled ahead, and this will clearly belong to Meg Lata. Lata, Fognolo, and who between? That'll be. I believe that was Ferrer, but Cameron was right there. It's really good to see Lata in peak condition here, and look at that. Again, whatever caused her to be helped off the field, no signs of it. She is tough, and we've seen her year after year here. So there's Lata. Fognolo is right behind her.
The winner by a mere 0.54 seconds, completing the 150-foot course in a time of.
That is your event winner right there. Meg Lata, 33 seconds flat. She is the event winner with half a second over Foster. 33 seconds flat, walking off the field powerfully, happily, and proud. All right, Meg Lata at first place, 33 seconds. Katie Foster at 33.54 seconds second. Crystal Stanzik, 35.23, and 0.3 of a second slower is Raisa Vogler. And look at that, we still have 4 more placings in the 35-second range.
Wow.
This grouping is so tightly packed. All top 10 are sub 40 seconds, with the top 7 35 seconds or less.
Oh, that is amazing.
I mean, let the numbers speak for themselves.
Exactly.
This caliber, this category always brings the heat. And even from places 11 through 20, we are seeing sub 50-second finishes. All the way down to Chloe Glass, getting some valuable points. She does earn 5 points, which is essential after getting 0 points, that you see in that third black column to the left. It is a points game. It is a points game. And these athletes are putting in the work that needs to get the job done. Jillian Funk will complete the course, being our final athlete to get a time, while Alessandra, Scarlett, and Emma will get measurements. women's 64-kilo category. Nikki Naranjo of the USA will be in lane at number 1, formerly Nikki Solis, and Holly McRae of Canada in lane number 2. Look at Holly, she is off.
Holly's killing it.
Nikki is still looking accurate, slightly slower than Holly, but misses her bag.
Yeah.
McRae onto her final bag. Can she do this?
Yeah.
Holly McRae with a perfect bag toss.
That was a great run.
There's something in those festive socks there. Nikki Solis.
Under 5.
And Nikki gives it her all, but Holly McRae with a perfect sandbag toss series. She will lead the pack and put the pressure on every other athlete. Nicola, welcome back. What about if you blinked, you would have missed it. Did you get to see that?
I just managed to see the last one because I literally turned my head for a second and she was done. That was absolutely incredible from Holly.
That was some tremendous firepower from McRae, and we'll get an official time as soon as our judges have it locked in. Our next heat, Canada's Taylor Woods will take lane number 1, and Australia's Katie Foster in lane number 2. 25.6 seconds for all 6 bags from McRae. Will be very difficult to match.
The power in these bags. Good there from Taylor. Katie onto her second 25-pound bag now. Nice.
Foster is now on her first 30-pound bag.
45-second time limit.
And she's finding some difficulty with the weight of it.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
It's tough. And Woods has had to do a few retosses already at this point. If it goes over, it would be big. And it will not.
The fatigue kicking in there. You can see the ladies were holding the bag slightly different to each other. We had Taylor holding it 2 hands in front of each other, and Katie holding it either side. Which one do you prefer, Gabe?
I like the overhand for this.
Okay.
I like the overhand for this. I think it allows me to get a higher release apex on the toss, which is essential for that height and the arc.
Yep.
Our next 2 athletes, Hannah Coldiron of the USA in lane 1 and Raisa Vogler of Australia in lane 2. Remember how fast Holly McRae was. These athletes need to look like that and mirror it if they want to win.
Look at Hannah.
Coldiron, a repeat return athlete to the OSG World Finals. She has refined her skill year after year.
Oh, so close.
Just a little off the top there. Vogler.
Oh.
Coldiron teetering on the edge.
10 seconds remain.
Yes.
Coldiron does it.
Got it.
What a tremendous recovery after 2 missed tosses to still have the power to get that bag over.
Amazing.
Hannah Coldiron, the second athlete to complete the bag toss series. Diana Ferrer of Mexico in lane number 1 and Meg Lata of New Zealand in lane number 2. Both these athletes we've seen here consistently over the years. They are powerful, they are experienced, and they've done this before. Diana looking cool and collected, and Lata looking nice and sparkly out there.
I love Meg Lata's energy. She's ready. She's ready. Here we go. Nice first bag for both ladies, both on the second bag.
Lata pulls ahead, Ferrer answering the call.
Number 3 of 6. Ferrer up and over, she's good. Lata already onto her second 25-pounder, now onto the bags at 30 pounds apiece for us.
Oh.
Lata's first bag.
Yes.
Both athletes impact the standard, but make it over.
Oh. Just short there, Meg Lata. Is she going to get it? And she gets it.
As does Ferrer. Diana has one more bag.
Just needs to get a little bit more height there.
And some leg power here.
Oh, and she just... Oh, no. I mean, she got it, but not within the time.
The buzzer blew before it released from her hands. I believe it would have been a different story if it was already airborne. Yeah. However, rules are rules, so that'll be a slight upset. Still, pride in knowing that she did get that bag over.
Yes, 100%.
Now, Lata did have to do a retoss, so I don't see that beating McRae's time. But that leaves 3 athletes so far to complete the bag series in their time limit. Our final 2 athletes, Camilla Fogagnolo of Australia in lane number 1, and Crystal Stanzik of the USA in lane 2.
You can see there that Meg Lata takes second place in that event, but still 25 seconds is the time to beat.
Stanzik pulling both bags with her.
Lots of power, lots of speed from these ladies. Look at this.
So well practiced. Fogagnolo has pulled ahead. A missed toss from Camilla. This is the moment of opportunity for Stanzik.
Oh!
Both athletes are neck and neck. This is a battle for the finish. Fogagnolo takes it.
And they both complete the run. Camilla just pulling in front there.
Still all smiles. What a powerful performance. The winner completing all 6 bags in a time of 25.6 seconds will be Canada's Holly McRae. And you knew it from the second you watched with how fast she was moving that she would take. McRae, 25.6 seconds for first. Lata, 32.39 seconds with all 6 bags for second. Fogagnolo for third, 35.7. Crystal Stanzik and Hannah Coldiron will be the last 2 athletes to get all 6 bags, 37.5 and 37.6 respectively. What a tight grouping. The other 5 athletes falling a bit short. And Diana, right after that buzzer, unfortunately, getting all 5 bags. But that wouldn't have shaken up her points. She was the only athlete to get 5 bags instead of 4. So there's a little bit of comfort to be taken there. The ties will be broken. I see Katie Foster and Raisa Vogler are tied in 7th. The strain is felt. Look at those wrecking balls dangle. That is awesome. Taylor Woods showing a lot of exertion in platform 1.
Nikki standing there, calm, collected.
Nikki comes from a powerlifting background. She's got a very strong grip.
450 pounds hanging from their hands. It's not only a grip event, it's a mental fortitude event.
Look at that. What a sight.
Wow.
Nikki looking up to the sky.
Coming about 40 seconds now.
Raisa Vogler seems to be the coolest out of all 4.
She is switched on.
Foster shaking.
50 seconds.
Nikki goes down. Woods starting to really lean back. Hoping she can stay up and not get flagged. Foster goes down and really goes down. Woods is shaking. Raisa holding strong. Foster is fine. She's coherent and being helped up.
A little bit of cramp, I think, there, but Raisa not phased at all that this is happening next to her. She is switched on.
Vogler looking stoic and solid.
A little bit of movement there from
Woods is done. Raisa Vogler.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Australia's Raisa Vogler just now.
Wow.
still smiling.
Above 95 seconds.
That was over a minute and a half from Raisa Vogler.
We'll let you know what it is. Over a minute and 35.
You know, this is one of those things that really shakes it up because you can be strong statically, you can be strong throwing a bag, but to have strong grip is a very different facet of strength, and it is big points here in the OSG finals. Our next heat, Hannah Coldiron of the USA will take platform 1. Holly McRae of Canada, platform 2. Diana Ferrer of Mexico in platform 3. And Camilla Fogagnolo of Australia in lane number 4.
Now we know these ladies are powerhouses, so I think we can expect some of them to give Raisa a run for her money here.
So Camilla, another Australian, Perhaps Australia has an edge on the grip. We'll find out. See Diana sporting the Pikachu hat. Channeling the power of Pokemon. Hannah Cold Iron. Right there. This is going to be a nice heat to watch, but with a time of over 1:30 from Vogler.
Ooh, she has really set the standard there.
450 pounds, Nicola. This is massively heavy.
Really, really heavy. It's all a mind game with this one, though. You've really got to take your mind somewhere else to get that amount of time. Just getting the ladies set. Just takes a minute to make sure that they're happy and in a position where they can, I'm not going to say be comfortable, but be happy.
Just keep in mind, folks, the points on the bottom of our bios right now are not necessarily, are not refreshed right now, but you can find the scores at Official Strongman. The platform goes down, and all of the wrecking balls are hanging from the hands.
Wow. Cool, calm, and collected.
Look at Camilla with a very narrow grip. McCrae with a little wider of a foot stance. McCrae is starting to lean back quite a lot.
These ladies mean business.
McCrae, in my opinion, is showing the most signs of fatigue, but nope, Fogagnolo is shaking.
There's our new scores, 96.04 seconds.
Hannah Cold Iron doesn't even seem phased right now. She is switched on. Diana as well.
See
Wow.
a little bit of shakes coming from Diana, and the breathing is increasing. McCrae is channeling the power of the heavens as she looks up.
1 minute.
1 minute has passed.
Come on, ladies. You got to dig deep in this one.
70.
The shakes are occurring. Hannah looks over at Diana, and she knows she's got this. Living up to her name, Cold Iron is her grip strength.
90.
wow.
90 seconds. A battle for the win.
95. 100.
Wow. These ladies have already taken that top spot, but who's going to take it?
Diana is fighting so hard, and Hannah is watching her with the cold look to the left. Diana is staying up.
She is fighting for this.
Diana
Oh,
goes down, and Hannah Cold Iron, your leader.
she's not done yet. She is not done.
205.
2 minutes and 5 seconds has passed.
Yes.
Wow, and all that pressure releases as Hannah goes down.
That was not fun, I think she said. That was not fun.
Truly living up to the name Cold Iron. Our new leader in excess of 2 minutes, and she gives the victory hand.
That was incredible.
Wow.
27-ish seconds.
Getting helped off by Holly McCrae.
We will see the official score here soon with 2 athletes remaining.
2 athletes remaining. The 2 athletes currently atop of the podium. But what a show between Diana and Hannah right there. That was impressive. Very impressive. And the final 2 athletes, Meg Lata and Crystal Stanzik, will be hard pressed to beat it. Now look at the point spread. Meg Lata has 34 points. Crystal Stanzik has 40.5.
2 athletes.
Hannah Cold Iron takes a bow as she passes our table.
The United States, Crystal Stanzik.
These ladies have to get over 2 minutes if they want the win. Extra sparkly right there. Meg
Love
Lata.
that. She's ready.
Right now, their grip isn't being tested. When the airbag's full, those handleable wrecking balls are extended up about 10 inches.
Crystal Stanzik at Trap Queen 856 on Instagram. If she's the queen of traps, you know she's got the strength to hold massive weight bearing down from the shoulders. And she has shown us that every event so far this weekend.
I think this is going to be a very tough time to beat for these ladies, but I know they're going to hold in there for as long as they can, using all that grit and determination that we've seen all weekend. Here we go.
There goes the platform.
It's running now, 450 pounds.
They are suspended in midair by the grip strength. Both athletes are showing a little bit of signs of shake very early on.
I think they're just coming to terms with it.
Lata, I think she will go down first from what I'm seeing. I hate to call it out early, but
looking a bit shaky there. Crystal looking pretty solid. There was a little bit of a shake to begin with, but she's composed herself and she's looking solid.
The facial expression on Crystal has changed now. We're seeing it in how she's biting down.
Taking small breaths. Wow.
Phenomenal job so far. New Zealand's Meg Lana and the United States' Crystal Stanzik.
They are lasting. Oh, Stanzik goes down before the minute mark, I believe.
1 minute.
Meg still holding in there. Looking pretty sturdy now.
There's a bit of a quiver. Oh, you can see the movement. The eyes go closed. She's tapping into that last facet of performance capacity.
Hold it. Come on.
Lana coming up on 80 seconds now.
And Lata goes down. It is insane to see the massive release of pressure with these athletes. Wow. You can feel the exertion by watching.
It just shows what these athletes are willing to do.
We've got our doctor right there on site. Wow. That is... Oh, and Lata has regained her composure.
There she is.
There she is again. Hannah Cold Iron will win the Wrecking Ball hold. And with what a time as well.
And away they go. 150 will be their opening load to a 54-inch platform. It's Foster and Solis. Solis and Foster.
Foster gets there first.
Solis loads as well. 175.
Nikki with a bit of a fumble on the second stone.
Foster with 3. 3 to go.
That was a very reactive load from Nikki right there. Katie Foster moves on to the 250.
Foster taking a chance to retag.
Retacky from both athletes.
Foster now both on the 250-pound stone. It's Foster on the line first. Solis wraps around. Foster extends. Solis.
Nikki on the way up.
Wow. What a comeback.
15 seconds left. Nikki needs to move fast. 10 seconds. She's running out of time.
That is a great comeback from Nikki.
Indeed, and that'll pull her ahead of Katie Foster, setting the pace, but 275 is a bit out of reach. Nikki Naranjo, your new event leader after Heat 1.
Yeah, that was a pretty amazing comeback. She just stayed consistent, kept moving through.
She stayed focused, she was rhythmic in her catch, and that was quite a performance. But we can expect nothing less from these two. Taylor Woods of Canada will take lane number 1, and Holly McRae, also of Canada, on lane number 2. Our Canadian Heat. Holly McRae wearing her iconic stone-loading shorts, channeling some power. She's going to need all the energy to get all the way up to 275. But Holly, what a show of firepower on those sandbags earlier. Holly's currently is in 6th place right now with Taylor in 8th.
Holly's flying. 2 down. 3 down.
On to the 200. She gets it. Now the 225. That looked easy for McRae.
McRae looking for the 250.
Oh, a little bit back. Hands under.
Platform. 30 seconds remain. It's back to a tie game now. Woods, McRae.
Little retack.
50. 20 seconds.
Ooh, a costly fumble from Holly. Taylor Woods not getting enough of a grip.
Holly's got all kinds of power. Oh,
Wow, a bit of an upset for McRae, and that's not going to feel good. But she motions to the crowd. She's happy. She put on an inspiring show for her son, who's celebrating his birthday. It's always a pleasure to watch Holly McRae. Nick, I'm going to tap in Nicola back. You enjoy the rest of the show as we break down the rest of the 64s.
okay.
I'll see you out there. Thanks for doing what you do best, Mr. Best.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Our leader remains Nikki Solis, 5 stones in 46.77 seconds. Our next 2 athletes take to the arena floor. Of Australia in lane number 1 is Raisa Vogler, and in lane number 2, the winner of the Animal Wrecking Ball holds Hannah Cold Iron of the USA.
Here we go. These ladies have been amazing so far.
It will be Australia's Raisa Vogler. On platform number
3
2.
points separate Raisa and Hannah. That is not a lot, and both athletes really hoping to shoot down the entire series. We're just going to have our crew get the stage completely set and pristine for our athletes. And I know each athlete wants to blaze down all the way to the 275. No one has gotten it yet. Nikki Solis got very close. Very close, but it was a bit outside of her wheelhouse. And Nicola, one thing that I'm noticing, by the time they get to that last stone, if you hear that 15-second mark called, or even that 10-second mark, time is of the essence.
Yep, you've got to be super quick. There's no time for overthinking. You need to get it in that lap and you need to get it extended as quick as possible. But it's easier said than done. You know, when we're standing here after all the events and the hard weekend that they've had, it's easier said than done. But possible.
But possible indeed. Race is in the zone, as is Hannah. Here we go.
Off they go. Easy there for Hannah and Raisa.
The speed of the load off of the lap from Hannah Cold Iron is undeniable.
Beautiful.
Taking some extra time to re-tacky as Raisa pulls ahead.
Nice extension from Hannah. Nice save there on a last stone for Volgar.
Can Raisa do this? 275 pounds.
Ooh.
A slip from Cold Iron.
Can she save it? No.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Is that going to be enough time? She's going to have to go. No.
But she was good for it. And she knows it too.
Good effort from these ladies.
An unfortunate, slippery fumble right there on that 250 for Cold Iron. Look at that.
All smiles.
All smiles indeed. Our next 2 athletes. 2 heats remain. Diana Ferrer of Mexico in lane number 1 and Camila Fogignolo of Australia in lane number 2.
In lane number 2 from Australia, Camila Fogignolo.
Diana is locked in.
Here we go.
Off they go,
All right. Second last heat.
Look at that one motion from Camilla. Wow.
Is a very, very good stone lifter.
Very long levers. utilizing every bit of her advantage there.
Tied on to 225 now.
Nice there from Deanna, using her body.
Camilla onto the 250.
Foganello at 225.
Nice. I think we're going to see that last stone being loaded here from Camilla.
To the left, will we have someone complete these series?
There you have
Foganello,
it.
your new leader, completing all 6 stones. And what a power show that is for Camilla. Deanna cranking back a little too early on the 250. Wondering if a wider foot stance would benefit her, but she is giving it her all. And what a show.
What a show indeed. And Camilla there finishing all 6 stones. Wow, putting her in the lead.
She is the first athlete to load all 6 stones. One heat of athletes remain.
Only 1 heat left. Meg Lata and
They make their walkout now. In lane
look at
number
her,
1, it will be
stomping out, shaking the hair, and Crystal Stanzik of the USA.
number 2,
This is going to be
United States, it'll be Crystal Stanzik.
a display of power. They see Camilla load all 6, and that puts on the pressure to do something phenomenal.
6 stones in 39.83 seconds is the mark to beat. And off they go. Stanzik on the right, Lata on the left. 150 pounds. Both athletes successful.
Lata is the first one to get the
Wow.
second.
Look at the speed of Meg as she soars down the stone run.
Lata's on the stone number 4. Now it's 225 pounds. Stanzik good at 200.
Stanzik
Lata on
is now on to the 225.
200. One motion. Nice. Solid load. Lata at 250 good. Now she's on to the 275. She's got to readjust one, put it back in the hole. Gives a chance.
Meg Lata giving her attempt at 275.
Nice pickup. Can she get that extension? Come on. She's done it.
Wow. Meg Lata of New Zealand.
10 seconds remain.
Crystal Stanzik going for the 275. She needs to move fast.
She needs to go now. Oh.
Those seconds tick so fast.
That was
Your 64-kilogram runner-up, hailing from New Zealand, Meg Lata. And your 2024 world's strongest 64-kilogram woman from the United States, Crystal Stanzik. How about old Hogan up and down those stairs, huh? Good set of knees on that man.